This segment is sponsored by White32 Dental. A great healthy smile changes everything from your confidence to your longevity. And gum contouring is the dental procedure that can help achieve both. Joining me now is Dr. White from White32 Dental and his patient Paula Ann Maxwell, who underwent this procedure, and they're here to tell us about it. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So Dr. White, I've heard about a gummy smile before. I know it's genetic, but what is a gummy smile exactly, and how do you treat that?
Yeah, so typically speaking, a gummy smile is revealed when a patient smiles, right? And so it's what happens when you notice that there is more gum being shown in the smile than there is teeth. So if you think about it from a color perspective, more pink than you see white. Typically speaking, a lot of people don't like this particular condition because it makes the teeth look like baby teeth. And so as the patient gets older, it tends to not fit the smile aesthetic. So a lot of patients will request that they have gum contouring done to help show more of the teeth.
Yeah. Paula Ann, your smile is absolutely beautiful. What made you decide to want this procedure, and what was holding you back if that was the case?
Yeah, definitely. Growing up, I've always been told that I had baby teeth. And so it wasn't something that I was aware of until somebody mentioned it to me.
Well, thanks a lot, person.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think about it until you said something.
Yeah.
But I'm also slightly terrified of the dentist. So that was kind of what was, holding me back for a while. But the moment I stepped into Dr. White's office, himself and his team just made me feel so comfortable and so relaxed about the procedure that it almost didn't feel like as big of a deal as it was. So it just made me very comfortable, and he was very thorough. He explained everything, the process itself, the healing process, the timeline for recovery, all of that, and he was able to answer all of the questions that I had and the doubts that I had about the procedure itself. So that just made me be willing to be like, you know what, I can actually do this.
Oh, good. You're not alone. So many people are kind of afraid of dental work. They're just afraid of cleanings too. Now, how has your life changed since having the procedure?
Yeah, I'm way more confident now. I didn't even realize that before. I used to kind of like half smile. Now I show all of them. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to, smile now, and it's just like a confidence boost, to know that I have a full smile, and it's life-changing. It really is.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm looking before and after, both beautiful, but I see the difference, a subtle difference, and I love that it's made such an impact on your confidence. Dr. White, what would you say sets White32 Dental apart from other practices that treat patients?
Yeah, of course. So basically, just kind of even regarding her case, it would have been so simple to say, like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to put veneers on the teeth and things of that nature and do all this dentistry. But I think one of the things that sets apart is that we try to see what you naturally have and enhance that. You see, like, we didn't do any veneers or anything like that on her teeth. All we did was just removed a little bit of the gum tissue to be able to show what she already naturally had. And so, I think that's the beautiful part about dentistry, is that we're not here to, replace biology. We're here to enhance it. And make it better, make it function better, make it look better.
As Paula Ann said, she was nervous. A lot of people are very nervous. What is it about you and your practice that really just helps put people at ease?
I think honestly, just explaining things. I think a lot of things that people are concerned with dentistry, it's not just the dental procedure, but also just the unknown. The mystery of dentistry, like, what's it going to feel like, what's it going to look like, is it going to hurt? And it's just like to be able to dispel a lot of those concerns before we even do anything. I think is the most critical part about being in the dental field, being in the medical field in general. About treating patients, though.
Would you say that's what it was? Just
Most
sitting
definitely.
through the consultation?
Yeah, I had all the questions. I asked what it's going to look like. Is it going to be more? Is it going to be like a line of demarcation? I asked everything, and he was really patient and just answered every question. So by the time he answered those, I was like, I think I'm really ready to do this.
That's wonderful. Dr. White's the man. Thank you so much for being here. To both of you, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For
more information and to book your appointment, go to white32dc.com, or you can call 240-221-6608. Again, that's 240-221-6608.